Okay, the 10X Mindset Challenge. This is, again, how to 10X your detailing business without losing your mind. It's all about the mind. So what is the 10X Detail Mindset Challenge? All this 10X talk sounds great, but maybe you don't know where to start. I have a challenge for you. It's really the roadmap of how to 10X your mind, but I'm going to call it a challenge just instead, okay? So after you have your purpose outlined, you need to set a ridiculous, large, a BHAG, a big, audacious, hairy goal, a gigantic one. You want to make X amount of money. You want to get your degree. You want to run X amount of miles. You want to lose X amount of pounds. Whatever the goal is, I don't care what the goal is. Hopefully it's something about detailing, and maybe you're going to add something to your lineup. You're going to learn how to do PPF, something, okay? I want this big, gigantic goal. I'm going to make $100,000 a month, $1.2 million a year this year, and I'm going to do it starting now, okay? And now you need to figure it out. So you write it down, okay? Then you start backing up. 1 year you want to make $1.2 million. 1 month you need to make $100,000. That means you need to make how many dollars per week, per day? Break it down. You got to have little goals to make big goals, okay? How many days will it take? The micro goals, the mini milestones. What will you need to change in your life, okay? You might need to change, when you wake up in the morning, what you eat, what you wear, what you do on a daily basis, your habits and rituals, okay? Once you have a plan, you must commit to your goal. And, your goal, you need to be committed in your mind, okay? So one of the ways, our minds, we talked about evolution and a bunch of things already, but our minds work in some strange ways, okay? One of the ways is when we see it in our mind's eye, we are able to draw it, make sure we can achieve that goal, but we have to see it in our mind's eye, okay? So one of the things that Grant talks about is writing it down on a piece of paper. Something about writing your goals down and looking at them, it sears it into your mind. But you write them down twice a day, as soon as you wake up in the morning and the last thing you do before you go to sleep. Then you're sleeping, you're dreaming about it while you're sleeping, and it just, something about the osmosis, it happens. Things just happen, okay? You're going to think about it, and you think about it and you write them down in the positive present tense, like it's already happened, okay? So you do this every single day. You write them down right as you wake up and right before you go to sleep, okay? You write them as they already happened in reality, okay? I earn X amount of dollars, and I have a net worth of XX. I own 2 multi-million-dollar companies that produces $15 million in gross profit every year. I have a beautiful house and a beautiful family that love me very much. I weigh 150 pounds, and I work out every day, and I feel great. Whatever those goals are, write them down 2 times a day, okay? And once you write this goal down, don't just, throw it away. You want to, keep a hold of it, and you want to write it down the next day, and the next day, and the next day. You do this every single day. Your mind has this way of remembering and searing into it. And if your goals change, then you change what you write down as well, okay? So part 2 of the 10X Detail Mindset Challenge are books. So not only are you taking your goals and you're writing them down twice a day and thinking about them, and maybe you put them on the mirror in the bathroom, maybe you have a T-shirt made of it. I have the 10X Detail T-shirt on right now, okay? That's so the book challenge, you got to get the 10X Rule book by Grant Cardone. I recommend getting on audible.com and listening to it, but you can also read it. Read a chapter a day, okay? Just one chapter a day. And then once you read the whole thing or listen to the whole thing, do it again. Maybe even do it 3 times, okay? I've gone through this book over 50 times, each one of them. Even the second book here, Be Obsessed or Be Average. Who the heck wants to be average? I want to be obsessed, okay? Again, audible.com has that and Amazon has that. I have no affiliation to these books. They've just changed my life, so I want them to change your life as well. And again, read a chapter a day and go over, maybe even write down some of the things that you learned in these books and apply them to your own business and your own life, okay? Does this sound reasonable? Absolutely not. I don't want you to be reasonable. I want you to be unreasonable, okay? There's also some videos here below the page that I listen to all the time, especially this one here, the I can, I will, I must. Watch these videos. This is one I recommend watching at least once a day for a week or 2. Okay, it's really impactful. It really means a lot. So watch these videos, check it out, and we are going to see you in the next chapter.